Hello there, YouTubers. It's time for another little project. This is something I've been doing for a long time. Egg carton. And these are good eggs, actually. And what's in it? They're hormone-free, anabolic, yada yada yada. All good stuff. Vegetarian fed. Safe for good eggs. But when you can find eggs in these cardboard containers, you can get to do something pretty cool. This is sawdust. I had to do some yard work. Sometimes you can even, if you don't have any sawdust of your own, if you stop by Home Depot or something like that, sometimes you can just grab a bag of sawdust. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make fire starters out of these. And they're really pretty cool. First thing you do is you pour all the sawdust into the egg crates. So I'll go ahead and do that. Okay. As you can see, now I have sawdust all filled up in these. If I had more sawdust and more of what I use next step, I would you can also fill the top portion and you end up making like a brick. But I don't have enough sawdust right now, and I don't have enough of what I'm going to do next. So when it comes that time, I will save these and maybe make bricks later. But I'm going to start the next process of this. So again, basically all I got is the cardboard egg crates and filled them with sawdust. Pretty straightforward, easy thing. So we'll move on to the next thing. Step 2, I'll make a fire in my fire pit. I'll burn up all my bills and trash and junk. So I got the fire going. I'm going to build a pretty good sized fire. I'm only doing this because I needed to burn up some yard waste and burn my bills, like I said. And I will show you the next step. So here's the next step. That's a tin can. This is just the way I'm going to do it. These are crayons. Now if you're lucky enough to have old laying around crayons, they would be free. These were 50 cents. So what I'm going to do, and again, there's many different ways to do this. You could use the grill to do this instead of a fire. You could do it on the stove, but I'm just choosing the fire. Into the can, go the crayons. You want it first. You can also use old candles and stuff like that. I'm going to take my can, and I'm going to set it on top, and you've probably figured out what's going to happen. They will melt down and they will get poured over the sawdust in the egg crates. You don't have to take the paper off or nothing like that. Obviously the crayons melt faster when you break them up. I got bored waiting too long for it to melt the crayons up on top, so I put it right down in there. And what are we chasing? We're chasing a cricket? Yeah? Cricket? You gonna get it? Those should melt down here pretty quick. And we'll do the next step. Okay, I took the can out, and I'm also gonna add in some candle, an old candle that I had the wax in from that. I'll put that back in. Melt it down some more. Just wanted to make sure I had enough. So I added a little bit more from the candles into it and get that melted down. It'll just take a couple more minutes. Okay, the crayons and the candle wax is all melted, and I'm going to get it out of here. With a tool here. I'm going to pour it into those. What I did here is I sat one inside there because this is waxy, and of course it's going to drip through these a little. I would never recommend doing this inside, and it's hard to do with a camera, but I'll try. Okay. Now the wrappers, some will stick and some will come out. They burn anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Let these cool. And I got a little wax there, I'll pour it in. So that's them. I'll let them cool down, and then I will probably show you later. Now what's great about these is you can see the bottom. That's what they're going to look like. They're going to be a little greasy. And I will say if you can't start a fire with one of these, you got an issue. If you can't start a fire with two of these, then you just need to give up. There's no sense in you trying to make a fire if you can't do this. I picked out some of the crayon wrappers, but again, you don't have to. And basically what I got here is 24 fire starters. Wood's a little bit wet. Use 2. These things will burn for about half an hour each one with this. They just burn great. And all you want to do is you just break them off, you know, one at a time. Keep them in a plastic bag so you don't make a mess. And you have one great fire starter. Alright YouTubers, cheap and easy way to do it. If you have crayons or candles laying around, all you need is a paper egg crate and some sawdust. And these truly are really good fire starters. They're as good as anything you're going to get out there. They burn great. So there's a tip from my old Boy Scout days where we learned how to make these. Have a great and wonderful day, and go out and have some campfires. This will help you get there. Bye.